We on? All right, we're rolling. So we're back out here at William Duffy's. We did a repair test showing that the shingle cannot be repaired. Okay. In the beginning of the video, I showed that you guys, excuse me, State Farm wrote an estimate for however many shingles, and that was it. The first video that I attempted to show you guys, the complexity of this repair is just more than, oh, take a couple shingles up there and fix the roof. Okay. On the front, we have 20 wind damaged shingles on the front slope. Okay. I've taken the liberty and have pointed out a few of the shingles that are damaged and what entails repairing these damaged shingles. You can see these shingles that are damaged here. Okay, just double check and make sure you can keep seeing them, and you can. When doing this repair, I have to get the nail out to replace these shingles from this layer and this layer. Essentially, I have to manipulate the ridge cap and detach and reset the ridge, excuse me, the ridge vent. Okay, I would essentially be touching this entire roof to repair 20 shingles. Shingles here, shingles here that need to be replaced, that also get into having to detach and reset the solar panels. You get here, same thing. When it comes to the right gable, you can see that there's essentially 10 wind damaged shingles on this roof. Okay, this part of the roof. To do this repair, I have to get to the nail to take this shingle out. Okay, that means I have to detach and reset this power fan. When it comes down to the damage over here, I have to get the nails out to replace that shingle. I have to detach and reset the ridge cap and the ridge vent. So there's just there's a lot more complexity into this repair than just taking a couple shingles up here and doing a repair. Number two, the shingles aren't repairable, which I've shown in the first video, but I will show that again in this video. And before I go on, I would just like to show you the back slope. You can see here, wind damage shingle here, up towards the ridge, have to detach and reset the ridge vent. The reason why I'm pointing out these things is because essentially it's going to add more labor, more money into the estimate. At that point, you might as well just replace the entire roof. Today I'm going to show you that the shingle cannot be repaired due to the brittleness of the shingle. So we'll get started. Here's our damaged shingle. Just make sure you guys can still see. Come on, man. It says it's still recording. I don't know why this is acting stupid, but just double check. Okay, we're still recording. Sorry about that. You can see here, there's our wind damaged shingle. I'm going to show you what the process looks like in repairing this wind damaged shingle. In order to find out where the shingle ends and begins, I have to lift up one of these. Okay, so here's the end of our shingle here. The shingle's already detached. You can see right here that the shingle is tearing. The shingle that I'm not repairing is tearing right here, just from me trying to detach it so I can look for the nail. Okay, I'm going as easy as I possibly can here. So here's the end of our shingle. Looks like this is the other end. Yes, indeed it is. Okay, so I have to find the nail. Now you can see from removing the mat, this is our damaged shingle, so I'm gonna lift this to show you. It's tearing the matting from the shingles that I'm not repairing, okay? So that right there, that shingle's no longer usable. But that's neither here or there. I'm going to keep going. I'll find the nail. Okay, you see this right here? This just tore through this shingle, okay? I don't want to lift this shingle up a lot because that'll be the first thing you say. But you can see here that this ripped, trying to get the nail out has ripped this shingle here. The shingle that we're not repairing, mind you. I just need to get the nails out. Right, got that one, this one. You can see here, nail tore through this shingle. This is not the shingle that I'm repairing. It tore right through here. Get a good picture of that right here. Here's our damaged shingle. You can see here, this shingle's already creasing, losing its granules. Granule loss here, granule loss up here. Look at all the granules falling off these shingles as I'm nailing it back in. It's only causing more damage to repair the shingle. You can see right there, creases in the shingle. And I barely lifted those shingles up to find the nail. All right, so for the sake of the video, before I put this last nail in, you can see the repair, the damage caused from the shingle being too brittle. Okay, you can see it tearing right here, right here, right here, just from simply trying to get the shingle, the old shingle out rather. So I would say this roof's unrepairable and needs to be replaced. Thank you for your time.